the door! Yay! Now we can jam tonight.
We're hanging out with Metallica in San Francisco, obviously. The Golden Gate Bridge. Now, for those people that don't know... Here it goes. Oh, yes. Again, James tells us this story. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but he came up with this interesting fact about the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, if you take all the cable and unwrap it, and you can wrap it around the world like 200 times, or maybe just 2, I don't know, something like that.
Or maybe 200 yards. Something with 200 and cable. Now,
we're going to get Ricky on the project right away.
Next time they go on the road, they're going to take one of the cables, drag it behind the plane.
I got a story. My dad was fishing one time at night, and someone jumped off the bridge, landed right by his boat, and he got the gaff out and started gaffing at the body, but it washed away.
But he did get his watch. This is the kind of fun stuff we do with Metallica in San Francisco. Stay tuned, and there'll be more fun stuff.
Bobby Simpson. Hail, Bobby.
Check him. That's the Metallica contest winner on top of the world. Look at him.
Hey, Headbangers Ball hanging out with Metallica and the contest winners. And we were just saying, good. That's what we were saying. We were saying here, doing it at home. Tell us this place. We're outside of Tommy's joint. And this place has some meaning to you.
A lot of meaning to me, man. It's the first time I've been back here for 7.5 years since them guys asked me.
And what happened 7.5 years ago, this restaurant?
Fateful night was, you know, back there on Halloween of '86. And here we were, parked the car right over there, had some beers.
And at that time,
we just played for a couple hours together, you know, and then they came. This is it. I mean, a lot of people.
This was the place. This is the place that these guys told you that you were in Metallica.
They said, "Would you like to have a job?" And I said, "Yes, I would." And then after, you know, 10 days later, we were touring Japan.
Now, does it seem like that long ago? I mean, 1986. Because you said you
doesn't.
remember parking right there, walking right in there.
I really haven't been back on this block since that time. So it is plain as day. You know, really just like yesterday. But a lot of stuff has happened between then and now, hasn't it?
It's pretty wild. Okay, well, we're going to go inside and eat. We're hanging out in San Francisco with Metallica. We're in front of Tommy's Joint, an establishment for sandwiches. And if we film outside of the place, I think we get free food or something basically like that. Anyways, have you guys set any sort of time reference on, like, maybe by this time we'll go into a studio, or this time maybe we'll go out on the road, or are you kind of just taking it as it goes?
We don't know. 95, we'll probably be in the studio sometime.
95. So we got about a year. 94, what, do you have any things that you are supposed to do in 94? I mean, 3 years nonstop on the road is pretty nuts, but I mean, there's so many Metallica fans that ask me, like, as if I would know. You know, what's Metallica doing? When are they going to go in the studio? When are they going to go out on the road?
Just make stuff up, like we do.
Okay, so they're going to go in the studio about 95. 94, you're going to be doing...
Mowing my lawn.
Mowing the lawn.
You got no lawn, do you?
I lied. I don't have a lawn. I'm going to go mow James's lawn.
Right? 94, he's going to be doing a gardening, develop a lawn, and then mow it. But 95, a record. Think you'll be doing any big live shows in 94?
Don't know. We'll toss that around a bit.
Now, for time off, you like really into hunting, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like what kind of stuff?
Well, around here, there's just a lot of duck hunting. There's pig, pheasant, stuff like that.
Around here. There was one right there.
City, yeah.
Do a little city hunting. It's always fun. And what about you? Any kind of stuff you do to kind of unwind?
I like
mowing and gardening.
I like to sleep a lot and wake up and yeah, drive things through my lip.
Is this a new thing?
I've had it for about 3 or 4 weeks or so.
Well, we're going to be back in San Francisco hanging out with Metallica. Ball. Right now we're hanging out at a studio that a Metallica usually gets together, maybe does a little pre-production here, a little rehearsal here, or just jamming like they're probably going to do tonight. And we're hanging out with BJ and PJ, and of course BJ is the winner of the Binge and Purge with Metallica contest, and PJ is his buddy that he brought with him. And you're from where? What area?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
You said you sent in about 42 postcards or something like that?
Yeah, I sent in 42.
Now, I heard that you've been getting like all sorts of phone calls and stuff lately from other people trying to buy this prize, or what happened?
I had two girls call me from Cary, Ohio, wanting to buy my tickets, the plane tickets and stuff, and the trip. And they was wanting to give me like $8 grand for it.
$8 grand?
Yeah, it was like $6 or $8 grand.
And you still decided to come here?
Yeah.
For $8,000? It's like a car.
Yeah.
And people always bugging you when they found out that you're going?
Yeah, they were going to kill me.
They didn't want you to go.
No, I couldn't leave the house. They was all going to run me over with cars, hit me with sticks, shoot me, stab me.
But did they do that kind of stuff before also, or is this just something new?
Well, now it's just a reason they have.
From when they did it, they just didn't have a reason. So what do you think about the guys from Metallica?
They're all real cool. I was surprised that they were so cool. They're down to earth.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
You having a pretty good time?
Yeah, I'm having a real good
Enjoying San Francisco?
Yeah, I am.
You've never even been out of Ohio, huh?
No, not really.
All right, well, say hi. We're going to say hi to anybody in Ohio right now?
Hi, Mom. All my friends.
Hi.
There you go. We'll be back with more Metallica. Binging and Purging with Metallica.
No one said he can play that guitar.
You're hanging out with Lars and Metallica. They're kind of behind. How long has it been since you guys have actually played together?
Long. It's been, what, about 7 months? July 4th last year.
Did you kind of miss just stuff like getting in a room and jamming together?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Actually, you dreaded the fact that we actually brought you out of bed to get together and play again.
I know, I thought I had a year off, you know. Yeah, I always get talked into this stuff.
You thought you had a year off about 2 months ago when you came to Headbangers Ball to talk about the video.
Frightening. No, it's cool. It's, we're hanging at Jason's pad. You know, this is me and James' first time out here. Got his drums, and we're just gonna have a little bash here with BJ, DJ, RJ,
and PJ.
Or, yeah, somebody. It'll be cool, man. You know, a little fun.
You know, one of the things that I've
said
to you a couple times, I saw them that like those guys, BJ and PJ, were like freaking when they were walking in here and going, "Oh my God, we're in the same room with Metallica." But the thing is,
so was I, because I've never been here before. I was freaking too when I walked in.
but one of the things is, for fans that like of Metallica, they don't look at you guys like you guys are just like out there and they can't relate. I mean, even though you've sold over 12 million records worldwide with the last album, they still feel like they can kind of relate to you.
Oh, I'd like to think so. I mean, it's all in the attitude. Just because you sell a lot of records or you play all these mega gigs or whatever, I mean, if you keep the attitude a pretty level thing, then I think you're okay. Like, somehow we've been lucky enough to